up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Driving with Randy podcast. I am your host, Road Rage Randy. This is episode 47? I think it's 47. I always say I need to work a little bit on the whole, what episode is this? But, 47, it is what it is. We got I think it's 47. I swear it's 47. But, welcome to another episode. My name is Road Rage Randy. That is what I go by. If you've never tuned in before, it's because I get pissed off at stupid drivers. And actually, to be quite honest with you, I'm just kind of pissed off in general today. There was a bus. I want to make sure I didn't hit the children, but I'm just kind of pissy in general. And the reason being is I got a little story for you guys from my trip to Cub today. But before we get into that, my podcast, I drive around. The name's Road Rage Randy. I get angry at some drivers. What's up, fucker? Oh my God, these guys are staring at me like all right, so we're in a roundabout. I have my own lane that I can travel into, and they just fucking stare at me like I'm a douchebag. I'm gonna put my high beams on. It's the middle of the day. It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna put my high beams on. I'm gonna roll down my window. Fuckers. Nah, they didn't hear me. I just rolled it down just in case they said something to me, because then I would be even more angry. But anywho, yeah, I drive around. Stuff like that happens. It interrupts my train of thought, and yeah. Well, anyways, today, what do I got planned for you guys today? Well, I'm gonna go over why I'm pissed off. I'm gonna attempt to become not pissed off by going to do the thing that pissed me off in the first place, but this time we're hoping for better results. Oh my God, there's an eagle. It's a bald eagle. Oh my God, it's America's bird. It's like hovering in the sky trying to wait to attack. Oh my God, it's America's bird. God bless America and the USA. I think we can all agree with that. If you're not from the USA, now, all right, we can go over my demographics. So we are in 5 countries. We're in Ireland, India, Canada, UK, and the United States. But 97% of my listening is from the United States. So I think it's safe to say God bless America. God bless that eagle. It's such a beautiful bird. Wow. You ever been up close to one of those things? They're so gorgeous. Like, they're huge, and they're awesome. And it's our bird. No one can take that from us. It's ours. Our bird. We are the country of the bald eagle. It's great. What a great animal to represent our country. And then to represent my state, I have a loon. Yeah, that's my loon call. Should probably work on that. I used to be able to do it with if you cup your hands correctly. I'm kind of driving, so I'm not gonna give that a go. Anywho, I'm gonna also talk about some inline skating today. So I don't have inline skating podcasts very often. But I want to talk about inline skating because that's what I've been up to. And am I even going? Yes, I am going to the correct location. I was going to say, we're just kind of driving. Anywho, let's get right into it. We're going to talk off. Why is Road Rage Randy pissed off? Did someone hit his car? No. Did someone break my window? No, but I have a story regarding a broken window. It's not my window, though. It's depressing. It's honestly very depressing. Anywho, let's get to why I'm pissed off. All right, so your boy Road Rage Randy, he's like, it's lunchtime. What do I want? A big old thing of mac and cheese, because this weekend I went to Famous Dave's, right? And I got mac and cheese as a side, and my goodness, was that delicious. So like, mac and cheese is just on my mind. So I get home and I'm like, what do I want for lunch? And I'm like, mac and cheese. It's the only way to go, right? So then I'm like looking in the cupboard and it's like, we don't got mac and cheese. Normally we have mac and cheese because my brother likes mac and cheese, and he knows that's like the only thing that guy knows how to cook is mac and cheese. But I mean, like, I am a professional freaking chef. Like, I make egg sandwiches every morning. I can make a bomb-ass salad. I can make spaghetti. I used to make spaghetti every single day. Kind of gotten away from that. I make quality food, okay? I know how to make, I'm not unwrapping Pop-Tarts, having a Lunchable, having an Uncrustable. No, I know how to cook. I know how to cook well, too. Well, I mean, in my opinion, well, like, I just eat food. I mean, if it tastes good, it tastes good. But when I cook it, it's just got that extra taste of love in it, I think, and that's why. So, maybe we'll have oh my goodness, a Cooking with Randy podcast where I, like, go full Paula Deen mode. I promise not to drop the N-word like she did. But you get what I'm saying, right? Cooking with Randy. Oh, we're making that a thing. I'm adding it to the list, to the notepad. Anyway, so mac and cheese, it's on the mind, right? So I'm like, why don't I be a nice son? Because my mom's home sick right now, and she's like coughing and dying, and like, I'm not dying. I'm kind of dying. Like, I don't know. Still a little dizzy occasionally. My neck's killing me, but it's like, we're living. We're out here. We're living. Oh yeah, fun fact, while we're on that topic, I was just at the eye doctor. You know, the last time I was at the eye doctor, I fainted twice there, and I had to get rushed to an emergency appointment at my doctor's office. And yep. So, oh, you are not. Oh, I thought this kid was about to ride his bike out in front of me. Anywho, I passed the eye exam 100%. He says I'm seeing 20/20. I feel like I'm not, but he says I am, so whatever. He's like, hey, you can't have supervision. It's like, well, whatever you say, doc. Anyways, back to the mac and cheese. So I'm like, I'll be a nice son. How did I get on the Lens Crafters thing? I don't even know, but like, I'm like, my mom's sick. Oh yeah, because I was dying. Anyways, my mom's sick, and I'm like, yo, I'm going to be a nice human being, and I'm going to go get her lunch, because she was just complaining about there not being any food in the house. Now, I keep my food freshly stocked because I eat the same thing almost every single day. So, I mean, I always have ham, I always have eggs, I always have raisin cinnamon bread. It's just, that's the way it is. That's what I eat every day, so I always have it in the house. They like to switch up their meals. Whatever. You like to switch up your meals? Sure, fine. But when it comes to Monday through Friday, I eat the exact same thing almost every day. So, anyways, I'm like, I'll go get her lunch. So I ask if there's anything. I grab the grocery list and I go and get everything. And, you know, I go over, I get to the grocery store, right? And I'm looking around, and I was thinking, wow, this is beautiful. They have chicken, they got potato wedges, they have all sorts of chicken, they got mashed potatoes, they got macaroni. And I'm just like, mother, I'm like, the lady comes up and she goes, is there anything I can help you with? And I had to go get some other things, like orange juice and some Gatorades that she wanted. So we had a red light. So I was just like, okay, we will come back a bit later, right? We'll come. I just like, I'm just looking, but I will be back. I promise. So I go get my things, and then I come back, right? And then I call my mother because I wanted to make sure I got the right thing for my mother. I can't just like I can't make that call. I don't know what she's hungry for. She didn't know what she was hungry for. So I thought I'd list off what there is, right? And I'm on the phone, and I'm just about to say goodbye. And then this lady in this purple shirt and some purple shoes, like, purple is the best color ever, right? I love purple. But the way she wore that purple just made me pissed off. Like, that kind of woman does not deserve to wear purple. This woman cuts in front of me, right? Like, I'm up at the glass. I'm about to say goodbye to the mother. I know exactly what I'm getting. And you know what? This lady, she cuts up in front of me and starts and the worker starts helping her. And I'm like, oh, well, whatever. I guess she'll get her chicken first, and then I'll just deal with it later, right? No, you know what happens? This lady, oh my God, she ordered like 8 pieces of frickin' chicken. She ordered a 32 ounce of corn, a 32 ounce of mashed potatoes, a bunch of potato wedges, and then this lady has the nerve to say, I want all the macaroni. Bitch, what do you mean you want all the macaroni? There's other people in line here that might want the macaroni. So this lady gets all the macaroni. They left 1 scoop because they wouldn't fit in the container. And then it's my turn, and I'm just like, well, I'm going to have potato wedges and chicken for my mother. And then I'm like, well, I was kind of wanting macaroni. Do you have any more? Because there's like 1 scoop. And she's like, oh, let me check. And then she went to check, and guess what? They didn't have frickin' macaroni. None. 0. So I went to the store because I was hungry, and I just wanted to be nice for my mother, right? But then it turns into, I don't get jack shit. All I got was a trip to the grocery store for my mother, which, I mean, I guess that's a good deed, right? But I have nothing to show for it. I didn't get no macaroni. I wanted it, but did I get it? Hell no, because the lady in the purple shirt and purple shoes, she doesn't deserve to wear purple. I hope she chokes on a noodle. I hope she survives, but I hope she we hit a yellow light, but we made it. We did a little speed boost there, put a little nitrous in the Toyota Sienna, and we are on our way. But that lady just irritated me because like it was such a beautiful purple, and then she just steals all the macaroni right from under me. I didn't do anything to deserve that. What did I do to deserve this? Nothing. So, which brings me to my point. We are about, I don't know, these lights are stupid. I'd say we are moments away from Cub Foods in a different town now. So the Cub Foods that I normally go to is in my town. Like, you guys listened to me drive there before. Today, what are you doing? Dude, there's a green light. Oh. What's going on? There's cops. Oh my goodness. There was a cop. I don't know if you guys heard that. The cops were rolling. He didn't have his sirens on. So like, I went through the light, but he didn't have it was a green light. So he's trying to go through a red light, and then the guy turns his sirens on, and he's like, I don't know, he's just trying to interrupt my podcast, and it's not happening because we're going to Cub Foods right now. Oh, maybe what if Cub is getting robbed right now in this neighborhood, and the cops are on their way? Oh, we could apologize for whatever the hell we did in our car. But anywho, we are, I don't even know if these guys sell macaroni. Like, if they don't, we're probably just going to, I went to Wendy's last night. Like, we could go to Wendy's, but I don't think so. I really want macaroni. And we are currently open during construction. Oh, thank goodness. Because I would be quite angry if there was no macaroni. This is 24 hours foods. That's good. That's good stuff. Anyways, there's a million people here, so we're just going to park in the back. And they got cones set up everywhere. We are about a mile away from being inside. But I'm not going to take you guys with me today. Normally, for the new listeners, I tend to take you guys with me when I'm on journeys like this, where I go get food. But I don't think today, it's kind of windy, so we're just parked in the back. I will get back to you guys as soon as I get my macaroni. Well, that didn't go as planned, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm dying. I'm currently bleeding. I got my macaroni, though. And the option here is, do I go get a Band-Aid from somewhere? Or do I just cry about it on my podcast? Probably cry about it. So, the macaroni's going to get cold if I don't eat it. So, I got to eat it before I even I'm bleeding out right now. Essentially what happened, I brought my own fork because I got to eat left-handed. Yeah, good freaking luck with that, dude. I don't know how to eat left-handed. I barely know how to eat right-handed. This better be good too. Good macaroni. It's good, but it's not like perfect. I kind of want to go into Wendy's and steal some pepper and salt packets. I think that would be the thing to do, but like my finger's bleeding out. So I didn't really quite go over how this happened. So I felt something in my boot, right? I'm wearing my work boots, and I felt something on the bottom, like there was like gum or like something stuck to it, right? So I run my finger on the bottom of it. Fucking piece of plastic. I just spat all over my steering wheel. A piece of plastic. It looks like the bleeding's, maybe I'm bled out, but it appears to be going down. Can you guys hear that? That is obnoxious. I will not. It's pretty good macaroni. It cost me $2.64. That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal at all. I can't tell if I'm bleeding out or not. My aunt lives like right around the corner, so I could just stop over there and be like, hi, I need a Band-Aid before I go to work. But then I have to take the long way because it's like there's road construction going on, and road construction is just obnoxious. So let's see, am I bleeding out? There's still a little bit of blood, but it's not too severe, and I think it's hot enough to the point where my mac and cheese could have waited a little bit. So I got an 8-ounce cup. I probably could have got a little more. They sell like a 32. I'm an idiot. There's an in-between. There's an 8, a 16, and a 32. I'm just like, go right for the 32. No, that is like, you take it, you store it in your fridge, and go about your day. Yeah, but this ain't bad. I wish they gave you a fork, because they sell food and they have tables there. Like, why wouldn't there be forks? But I brought my own just because I'm prepared. I also have a Dairy Queen spoon in here. I think what we're going to do is I am going to go wash this again. I'm completely bled out. Good. I'm going to get a smoothie because I'm crying, and smoothies make everything better. They ripped me off the other day. Did I tell you that? I don't know if I told you guys that. Yeah, they ripped me off. If this gets infected, do you know how angry I'm going to be? Like, you guys just saw how angry I got about a girl and wearing purple that shouldn't be wearing purple because she stole my macaroni. Yeah, I'd be pretty dang furious about an infection. I have a podcast where I had an infection. You remember that? I think I'd call I'm Very Angry, and I started off just straight pissy mood. Anywho, let's get rolling. I have more than enough time because it takes 20 minutes from here to get to work. My finger, I don't understand it. Of course, the guy with the nice car parks in the middle of nowhere. He doesn't want to get his windows smashed. Well, yeah, now that I got my macaroni, it was good. It was pretty good. Let's get to the window smashing. Yeah, so I was just like, went for a walk in this lovely park, right? It looked lovely. Like, it absolutely, oh shoot, this is a stop sign. It absolutely looked lovely. Right? This is the stupidest intersection. It's a 6-way intersection. Do you know how a 6-way intersection works? I don't know how a 6-way intersection works, but we just did. We just did it. Anywho, so we're at this lovely park, right? Enjoying a lovely day. We're having a walk. We got plans. I was with my girlfriend, and then we got plans to, get a. We're gonna take one of the scooters. You know, like they got scooters downtown that you can use for transportation, and we've never ridden them because I live in the suburbs and she lives like near a bunch of Amish people. I mean, you think Amish people are riding around the scooters? I don't think so. I don't even think you need an app to pay for the scooter. I don't think they got apps. You think the Amish have apps? Probably not. Hey. So we got plans. We're going to get pizza. We're going to get some scooters. We go for this lovely walk, right? Like 4 miles. It's absolutely, it's great. We go through the forest. Oh, to start things off, it's even better. There's a stick in the middle of a bush, right? And I'm like, oh, that's real neat. So I'm going to go go find this bush, or I want this stick. So I stick my arm in this plant, right? I get a sharp ass pain on my, like, what is that bone called? I don't know. You see your, here's what I want you to do. Put your arm on your shoulder, right? And then the part that's like facing the ground, yeah, that part right there. Yep. That's where it just is sharp attack of something, right? Some attacked me, and it was a plant. And it starts flaring up, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then we're like, we should head back in case it gets worse, right? Which is, like a reasonable thing to do. You don't want it to get worse, so you're going to, forget how to get on the highway. Oh, right here. Okay, perfect. So, you don't want it to get worse, so you figure you might as well head back in case it does get worse, and then you're like near your car, so if I was dying, I would be good, right? No, not. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works, right? So like I'm walking, and it looked terrible. It was all puffed up, and I'm like, I'm fine. So what I did was I decided I'm gonna text the good old dad. So I go and shout out to Dad. Dad doesn't listen to the podcast, thank God, because he'd probably have a heart attack with all the cursing. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes the cursing is just very much needed. And Dad, you'd be upset too if someone stole your macaroni. I mean, that's life, and I think you understand that. Anyways, so it was all puffed up and like, well, let's head back. So we go back. Perfect, great. We're gonna lose our prime parking location, but we go to the gas station so I can get some Claritin because I've puffed up before and I've had hives and such, and then I just take a Claritin and like life's dandy. Life's all good, ladies and gentlemen. We're living the dream. Again, so we go to this sketchy place, right? So first off, it says like, it said something sketchy on the outside of the place, like something that had to do with robbery of some sort. Which, I mean, if you're gonna rob the store, I don't think that sign's gonna stop you. Anyways, it said store operator or cashier does not know safe code, I believe, is what it said. So if you come rob it, they don't know how to get in the safe. So, yeah, that's the kind of shop we were at. Anyways, I get some Claritin, right? The Claritin 1 pill, right? Not like, I was expecting like, like maybe 2, 3 pills, right? No, 1 pill. 1 pill for I think it was $3.69 for 1 pill to ensure I'm not dying. I had to spend it because I didn't want to die. And sure enough, it cleared up pretty dang quick once the Claritin was in my system. But so then we head back to the park, right? We're back at the park, living the dream. We're gonna go on. We're gonna be safe this time. We're not gonna find any bushes. We're not gonna do anything stupid. So that's what we do. We go back to the park. We're walking on the trail. We decide to go off the trail. We go by the river. We have a good time. We have a good walk. We have good talk, good laughs, good smile. Everything's great, right? And we're on our way back, and I'm like, we're not going the right way. Yeah, I'm going to admit this. I'm going to admit this right now. Yeah, I'm like, we're not going the right way. We have to go that way. We are going away from the car right now because my sense of direction, I'm just like, I know where we're going. And no, we were going the wrong direction the whole time. Sure enough, we weren't going the wrong direction. The girlfriend was right. And, yeah, I mean, you just got to admit it sometimes. My sense of direction, it was off. The girl was right. And we are cutting in front of this car. Booyah! We got things to do, places to be, work to be at in half hour. Shoot. I mistimed it. No, I didn't. No. It takes 20 minutes and we got 40 minutes. We're good. Anyways, so that's pretty much, yeah, we get back. Sure enough, you know what? Her back window's smashed out. They stole a bag full of papers. Congratulations. You got some trees that they cut up and made into paper and you got some writing on it. It's just stupid. Like, they got nothing. It was just stupid. The window was smashed. And all right, I'm at this location did I tell you guys that my finger stopped bleeding? I'm going to go wash it again, but the smoothie, they ripped me off last time, so I'm hoping it's better this time. I'll be right back. Okay, so, I mean, life's good. The finger's not falling off. The shake was full this time. And we got a muffin. These muffins are delicious, which is, man, this is just like the perfect transition. Am I the best podcaster or what? You guys remember podcast episode 1? It was edited, for one thing. There was a lot of I mean, there still is, but like, I'm comfortable with it being that bad. Like, when I first started, I wasn't that comfortable with it being that bad, but now I'm comfortable. I'm thriving off the badness. But this is a perfect transition. So we went and got a smoothie and a muffin. Now, what do I have to say about this? I think I was done telling the story about how someone broke a car window, and it's like, what a mass idiot. It's stupid. They got papers. Anywho, we got a smoothie, we got muffin. We're living the dream. Essentially, my finger's not falling off. Did I mention that? I'll get a Band-Aid at work, because I know work has Band-Aids, because, like, first aid kit, and, like, I'm on the safety team, and I know it's all part of the safety process, is having first aid kit. These guys are just playing in the mud. Imagine getting paid to play in the mud, and then this guy just stands around because he's a supervisor. I mean, do what you gotta do, I guess. Oh, we're cutting this car off. Anywho, I was talking about, like, perfect transition, and then I start talking about a bunch of nonsense, so it makes it not a perfect transition. But I said I got a muffin. And muffins, let me tell you guys, this guy's got like a ZZ Top beard going on right now, and it's blowing through the wind. Anywho, muffins. Before I go inline skate, my long skates. So the last 2 weekends I've done long skates. I had a So last Sunday, I did, 2 weekends ago, I did 14 and a half on a Saturday. It was just meant to be nice and chill. And then the following day, I did 33 miles. I did 36 miles, which was great. It was a great time. I got to break in my new bonds, which I absolutely love. I know none of you guys are probably here because you're here for inline skating content, because I've talked about it like twice. But if you're looking for some quality inline skates, get some bonds. I got Bont Jets, heat molded them 3 times. I have a Bont CXXV 12.8 inch frame, and then I have 12.8 inch, and then I have some Atom Matrix 125 millimeter wheels. That's what it is. You know, I'm looking for cheap because I go through wheels. I'll probably invest in some like the PS Matters, the Power Slide Matter ones, and test them out once, but I wasn't willing to drop like 180 on wheels right now when I just spent 500 on a skate. Yeah, I love this skate. The 36 miles went super smooth. About mile 26, so about a marathon in, I had to pull over and retighten the top. But majority of the time they say you're supposed to, after 3 miles, you're supposed to retighten it. So it didn't come down to product error. It came down to user error. And I love it. It was great. It was a smooth ride. So then the weekend after, I'm like, let's go for a long ride, right? I wanted to do something different. I wanted to go out to a trail that I'd never done before and skate it. And I found this trail that runs Hugo, Minnesota, or North Branch, Minnesota to Hugo, Minnesota. And then there's a connecting trail, but it's like a 60-mile long trail. It's old rails. It's a rail to trail, so it used to be a rail line, and it's now not. I guess is the way to put it. So I decided that's what I'm going to do. Now, I normally tell someone before I go out, just because if I get hurt or injured, people know where I'm at, right? So I tell my mother, I'm like, Mom, I'm going out by Grandma's. My grandma lives up where I started the trail. I'm going out to near Grandma's and I'm going to skate, all right? She's like half asleep. I'm like, okay, I'll just get yelled at in the morning when I come back and I didn't tell you I went 33 miles. So I went up there. I did 33 miles. So I did it was like 16.1 to the area I rested in, but then I skated a little bit, like very just to move. I was just trying to get to somewhere to sit, find a good location, and that added like a half mile to it. Yeah, so on the way there, it was closer to 16.2. Took me an hour and 1 minute. So I averaged I think I averaged 16.1 on the way there, 16.1 miles per hour, which is good. And then on the way home, it was misting. So I had to take my glasses off every mile and a half to clean them off because they were just getting covered with water. And I don't know, it was a very nice trail. It was very smooth. There was no holes, and the best part is there was such low traffic. You didn't have to worry about a biker zooming by you. I don't think I got past a single time, which is good. I had to do some passing, which is fine as well. I mean, people... The problem with low populated trails is people typically like to walk in the middle then. So you just got to warn them ahead of time, as well as we are in the country. So people tend to walk with their dogs, not on the leash. I mean, it is what it is. You just got to yell, hey, I'm coming up. And everyone was super nice on the trail. I had a lot of fun time. It was a good time. I averaged 16.1, but I think when it comes down to it, like, I was doing 18 miles per hour majority of the time. The difference is I had moments where I was skating like 14 because there was frequent stops or there was people. But overall, best trail I've been to. And my legs were a little sore afterwards. So how does this all tie in with the muffins? So my pre-skate routine, I drink a liter of water, and then if it's a long skate, I'll have a Bang. Bang have 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. So, absolutely great stimulant to have in you when you're about to go skate. And then I've been getting 2 muffins. I normally skate fasted, but given that I was pretty sick for a while and I couldn't skate, I'm not at the level I'd like to be at this point. So we gotta accept it and move on. So I've been eating muffins. This gas station has good muffins. I get muffins and a Bang and a liter of water, and then I'll eat and drink that all on the way to the trail. Yeah, so this weekend I plan on going to this trail. It's called the Cannon Valley Trail. It runs Cannon Falls, Minnesota to Red Wing. Or it runs Welch. It's Welch to Cannon Falls, I believe, to Red Wing. It's 20 miles. It's actually going to be my first time at a pay-to-skate place. So it's a privately owned and maintained, which means these guys do an excellent job. It's not, it's not the state that owns it where they don't care because it's state's money. This trail is privately maintained, and you have to pay $4, I believe, to roll on it. You can walk for free, but to have skates or a bike, I believe it's $4, which isn't bad. And from what I hear, it is the smoothest trail around. So I'm looking really forward to that. We're going to do the same thing. Bang, 2 muffins, a liter of water. And what I'm thinking the plan is going to be, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do the first, because I've never skated 40 before. I know what you're thinking, like I skated 36 and then I skated 33, I should be fine. Well, for the 36, I took a break every 10 miles. And then for the 33, I took one break, and that was halfway through at 16 and a half. I think what I'm going to do for this 40 miler, I am going to do the first 20 at maybe 15 miles an hour. Like really, really just kind of, I know it's going to be hard for me to maintain that slow of a speed, but I think that's what I have to do. I think I'm going to go at 15 miles an hour and then on the way home, we'll boost it up and I'll do like a full-on 18 mile per hour. I would also like to say that I did 30 miles. So on my last skate, I did 30 miles under 2 hours, and then I did a hour 41 marathon, I believe. So 26 hour 41. I think that sounds right. Which, I mean, it's not terrible. My big goal would like to be a sub 130 marathoner. So we'll see if we get there one day. It's definitely obtainable. You know, when you're going to skate and you know that you're going to go skate 33 miles, that extra 7 miles is really going to dictate the kind of pace you set. Like if I knew I was just going out for 26, I'd probably would have went harder in the beginning. But my ankles were a little sore from my 14 and a half as well. Like my skates dug into my feet. I've been going out for real casual like 8 milers this week, and I haven't had any problems. Like the skates feel great. So a 40 miler this weekend, I think, is going to be absolutely great. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated. I think that's all we're going to talk about today. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I do want to let you guys know that episode 50 is in the works, and it is great in my opinion. Episode 50 is absolutely great. Like I said, I have absolutely incredible plans for that, so I hope you guys are very much looking forward to that. With that being said, new podcasts every Monday and Friday. Appreciate all the support lately. It's awesome. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Thoughts by Randy. Drop me, go head over to our subreddit that nobody uses, r/Driving with Randy, and make sure you leave a review on iTunes. I would very much appreciate it. So, thank you guys very much. We had a lot to talk about today. Peace.